Magandang araw Pilipinas, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Welcome dito sa 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour. We are here live sa loob ng University of the East Manila for this Saturday quadruple header natin. Kami ang inyong makakasama ngayong araw. I am Renz Galarosa, and together with me is our eyes and ears on the sidelines, Flo Del Agua. Flo, kumusta ka? Magandang araw sa'yo.
Good morning, Renz Galarosa, at good morning din sa ating Asiabasket fans. Once again, we are back after that long break with more basketball action. And to answer your question, Renz, syempre, refreshed ako ngayon because we are coming from a long vacation at hopefully, ayan din ang nararamdaman ng mga athletes natin for today.
Yes, and syempre papalapit na rin ang ating playoffs dito sa ating college campus tour. But let's focus on dito sa dalawang teams na maglalaban sa ating first game, which is the PCU-Dasmarinas Dolphins and etong Beda Red Lions. Mapag-uusapan natin sila mamaya, di ba, Flo? Kaya naman mga ka-Asia Basket, tutok lang po kayo sa ating Facebook page and YouTube channels for more games. We will be right back.
Red, Estacio. Number 1, Jomel Pudo. Number 2, Miles Coldora. Number 9, Brian Sahonia. Number 10, Zane Halbuena. Number 12, Nigel Gonzalez. Number 13, RC Kalimag. Number 21, Yukien Andrada. Number 27, Maynard Soncuya. And number 34, Besmark Lina. Their head coach is Yuri Escueta. And now let's meet the players for the PCU-Dasmarinas Dolphins. Number 2, Joshua Dino. Number 6, Ian Dingal. Number 7, J.R. Pronda. Number 9, J.C. Piedad. Number 10, Aljon Madrono. Number 14, Nino Opone. Number 16, Kingsley Anaba. Number 18, Ram Mescariola. Number 20, GM Tan. Number 24, Jason Silongan. Number 25, Mick Geronimo. Number 27, Alvin Reyes. Number 30, Datu Adas. Number 33, Toscani Tita. Number 35, Dave Bagatnan. And number 61, Janaski Bahal. Their head coach is Johnny Belandres. May we request everyone to please rise for the Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Both teams kindly meet at center court for the traditional handshake.
Welcome to the 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour as ito po mga ka-Asiabasket ang ating games for today. Itong first game natin ng Beda Red Lions going up against the PCU-Dasmarinas Dolphins. Second game natin will be the De La Salle University Green Archers contra the St. Clare College Saints. Third game will be the Adamson Soaring Falcons and the Mapua Cardinals. And for our main event, it's the Ateneo Blue Eagles going up against the home team, the UE Red Warriors, dito sa University of the East in Recto, Manila. Welcome po dito sa ating Saturday quadruple header as mga ka-Asiabasket. Ito po ang ating tournament format. 14 teams were classified into two groups, Groups A and Group B. Magkakaroon po tayo ng single round robin. 3 teams per group will be eliminated after the single round robin natin. There will be a crossover between Group A and Group B para sa ating quarterfinals. And syempre, pagdating ng quarterfinals natin, semifinals, and of course, sa ating winner-take-all finals, isang laro lang, knockout games, ang ating malalaro. And syempre, dahil nga this is the third to the last game day of the elimination round, napaka-crucial ng mga laro dahil nga may 3 koponan na malalaglag per group. As we will see muna ang ating tournament leaders dito in the department of the block. It's Jomakio Gulapa leading the tournament with 2.4 for the Mapua Cardinals. Sumunod naman si Miguel Ona for the FAU-Tamaras. Motor Mike Phillips naman at 1.3 at the third spot. Josh Lazaro of the Ateneo Blue Eagles and Wilmar Oftana of the EAC Generals. Yan ang ating mga block leaders. Dito naman tayo sa best assist leaders natin of the tournament. Ian Espinosa of the Eagles, Kyle Ochavo of the Generals, Jared Bahay of the Eagles, Jacob Cortez of the Green Archers, Josh Moralejo of the LPU Pirates, Kian Baklaan of the Green Archers, and of course Ray Allen Torres of the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Yan po ang top 7 natin in the assist department. Dito naman tayo sa best board man natin sa ating tournament. The rebounds per game leaders, it's Motor Mike Phillips averaging 18 rebounds per game leading the league. Sumunod naman si Mo Conate ng FAU-Tamaras, Divine Adili of the Ateneo Blue Eagles, Precious Momaway of the UE Red Warriors, and Josh Lazaro of the Blue Eagles. And dito tayo sa best scores natin. By far, Motor Mike Phillips, 23.7 points per game for the De La Salle University Green Archers, who's still unscathed ang kanilang record. Sumunod naman si Ajanti Miller of the Beda Red Lions, Kyle Gamber of the Ateneo Blue Eagles, and John Abate and Huelo Lingo-Lingo ng UE Red Warriors. Dito naman tayo sa pinakamagaling umagaw ng bola. Ang steals per game natin, Clint Escamis of the Mapua Cardinals leads the league with a whopping 4 steals per game. Sumunod naman si PJ Palasielo, Renz Villegas ng LPU, Jacob Cortez ng De La Salle, Jimmy Reyes, and Ajanti Miller for the Beda to round up the steals leaders. Once again, ito ang ating games. Bukas sa Perpetual Las Piñas po tayo pupunta, mga ka-Asiabasket, as the Adamson Soaring Falcons are going up against the LPU Pirates, the St. Clare College Saints contra the PCU-Dasmarinas Dolphins, and De La Salle University Green Archers naman makakatapat ang EAC Generals. And for the main event, it is an NCAA rivalry between the College of St. Benilde Blazers and the University of Perpetual Help System Delta Altas ang maglalaban-laban. Bukas po yan, pero ito ang inyong mapapanood sa ating first game of this Saturday quadruple header. It is the Beda Red Lions going up against the Philippine Christian University Dasmarinas Dolphins. Yan na po ang susunod nating laban, mga ka-Asiabasket. Who do you think will win? Tutok lang po tayo sa ating Facebook and YouTube channel. And in a while, magsisimula na ang ating laro between these two teams. Very interesting game kaya naman, mga ka-Asiabasket. Let's turn it over to our arena announcer for the starting 5 of both teams.
The referees for this matchup, Crew Chief Arnulfo Bermeo, Umpire 1 Dave Maligaya, and Umpire 2 Roldan Dionson. This game is under the supervision of our technical head, Levy Valenzuela. Let us now meet the starters for both squads. First, for the Beda Red Lions. At guard number 0, Penny Estacio. At forward, number 1, Jomel Puno. The other guard, number 13, RC Kalimag. The other forward, number 21, Yukien Andrada. And at center, number 34, Bismarck Lina. Their head coach is Yuri Escueta. And now let us meet the starters for the PCU-Dasmarinas Dolphins. At guard number 2, Joshua Dino. The other guard number 10, Aljon Madrono. At forward, number 18, Ram Mescariola. At center, number 27, Alvin Reyes. And the other forward, number 33, Toscani Tita. Their head coach is Johnny Belandres.
This fueled matchup between the Beda Red Lions and the PCU-Dasmarinas Dolphins is brought to us by Gatorade, the official hydration partner of the 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour. As ito po, ang first five ng parehong koponan for PCU. They're starting with Dino, Madrono, Mescariola, Reyes, and Tita. Para naman dito sa Beda, starting with Estacio, Puno, Kalimag, Andrada, and Bismarck Lina at the center spot. As an early hit for Ram Mescariola para dito sa PCU. A good start for their dead-eye shooter. Mescariola, one of the best shooters in the entire tournament. Kailangan na kailangan dyan ng PCU mag-init dito if they want to defeat the Beda Red Lions. It's a good steal underneath from the former Batanguila stalwart Bismarck Lina, a highly talented prospect coming out of the University of Santo Tomas Tiger Cubs project, and then pumunta dito sa Beda for his college years as Mescariola try to go back-to-back, and Lina with a good box out on Tita. Again for Beda, a little bit depleted ang kanilang lineup. Oh, Estacio with an offensive foul. The swing of the ball hit Mescariola right in the jaw. And Penny will go up to Mescariola. Oh, sorry, that's not Mescariola. That's Dino pala ang nakahiga. Natamaan. Sakto sa mukha. Good thing Dino stands up, and Estacio apologizing. Di naman sinasadya yung swing doon, and natamaan sa mukha. Dino immediately just right here, Mescariola going over to Reyes. Natapik ni Puno yung pasa. But Mescariola very aggressive in this start natin dito. Tatlong field goal attempts ng PCU come by him as a 3-on-1 here for the PCU Dolphins, and it's an easy layup on the other end for Madrono. 5-2 in favor of the Dolphins. As they try to go repeat play, Andrada high-low to Lina sana, pero well read by the Dolphins, but they turn it over on the other end din. Again, a depleted Beda lineup. A lot of players not available for them today. Take note, Ajante Miller is right here in the arena, pero hindi siya naka-uniform. In street clothes si Miller ngayon. Pinagpapahinga muna ni Coach Yuri, I think. Of course, they are preparing for their respective seasons. Talking about these two teams with championship aspirations. As bullet pass underneath. Natapik nga lang ni Jamel. Seven minutes and 47 in this first period. Lamang pa rin ang tatlo itong PCU. Reyes pops out. Off the mark nga lang as Kalimag could not handle
the rebound and it'll stay here sa side ng mga naka-asul. Naka-blue din pala yung mga referees natin, so I'll just say the Dolphins side. Tita fakes the handoff. He'll attack. Puts it up and in. Plus a foul. Bodies Bismarck-Lina right there. Great fake DHO there from Toscani Tita. And then muscled up, bodied etong si Bismarck-Lina to get the hoop in the arm. Another player din for PCU, as I said, si Miller for San Beda, not playing today in street clothes na dito sa bench ng San Beda. Dito naman sa side ng PCU, wala ang kanilang isa pang foreign student athlete na si Kingsley Anaba. Also here siya sa arena pero naka-street clothes din, not in uniform. So two key players for both squads are missing in this important game. I will discuss later on anong nakataya dito dahil nga this is the third to the last game day natin of the elimination round as Reyes step through, puts it in. Oh, what a start here for the Dolphins. Very, very explosive. And that'll give them an 8-point lead, 10-2. A quick timeout for Coach Yuri Escueta. His team is down by 8 with 7 minutes and 8 seconds natitira sa ating first period.
Talking about San Beda's lineup, as you can see, a lot of their main guys are missing, and that is because may kasabay daw kasi sila na isa pang tournament at 10 a.m. and these guys are working double time in their preseason. Additionally, John T. Miller, their star player, is missing this game as well as he is going through a passing from his family in the U.S. So he is given some space to mourn, but he is still present on the court right now to support. Head coach Yuri Escueta told me, however, that their lineup today is designed to match PCU-Dasma, as he is not disregarding how dangerous these guys can be. And since the playoffs are just inches away, they cannot afford that loss. Back to you, Renz.
Thank you so much, Flo, for that report. As you can see, John T. Miller on your screens. Like I said, in street clothes, and we will send our thoughts and prayers sa family neto ni John T. Miller for that loss. Let's give John T. his space to mourn. A good sign there for Coach Yuri. But also the fact that double time ang ginagawa dito ng San Beda. That's why I did not see Assistant Coach Andre Santos, who's a good friend of mine. For sure si Coach Andre yung nandoon together with some other players that are missing sa lineup ngayon ng San Beda. So, right now, as I can see sa assistant coach's lineup netong San Beda Red Lions, I can see Coach Boyet Fernandez and a good friend of mine, my mentor, Coach Hammer. Martin Antonio is also here. So, San Beda talagang hindi lang nila hinati ang players, pati yung coaching staff nila. Again, this is in preparation for the NCAA tournament that they want to reclaim their throne. Medyo matagal-tagal na ang San Beda nakatikim ulit ng championship, and this is a program in a school that has been used to winning. As Lina with the offensive rebound, but he missed the putback. He will troop to the line to shoot 2 free throws after this RC Kalimag miss. Let's take a look at this instant replay brought to you by Hoop Junkie. Bismarck-Lina. Again, a former University of Santo Tomas Tiger Cubs standout, a juniors UAAP Mythical 5 member, a Batang Gilas stalwart. First committed to the UP Fighting Maroons. Did not play a lot there. Then lumipat dito sa San Beda and has found a home. And this is a kid that I've been watching ever since estudyante pa ako nung college. And I see the improvements from Bismarck-Lina from his Tiger Cub days to now Red Lion na siya from a Tiger Cub to a Red Lion. As a Dolphin scores on the other end, Joshua Dino. PCU really catching fire here to start off this ball game. And one thing also na nakikita ko sa depensa ng PCU, they're not allowing Andrada to get a lot of touches on the inside as Lina gets blocked by Tita. Pahirapan ng puntos dito for San Beda. Joshua, pull up three-pointer. Short. And a 3-on-1 para dito sa San Beda. Miscommunication nga lang for Sahonia. Albuena wasn't even running to his direction as Tita attacks and draws the foul again on Lina. That is Bismarck Lina's second personal foul in this quarter. Let's take a look at his attack again from Toscani. Tita right there got clipped by Lina's shoulder. As Sungkuya and Gonzalez come in, uupo itong si Lina and Estacio. Toscani Tita, a very, very agile big man. One of those big men on defense that can switch 1 through 5. Can't put him on an island dahil maganda ang lateral defense niya. So if San Beda wants to put him on a pick and roll, he can switch out into these great guards of San Beda like Penny Estacio, etong si Nigel Gonzalez. Those guys are gonna have a hard time trying to put Tita on an island. Just like ito si Andrada. Not really looking at the basket right now. As I say that, he knocks down a three-pointer right there. What are you talking about, Mr. Ren? Sabi ni Yukin Andrada. (15-8) in favor of the Dolphins. 4 minutes and 45. Reyes, no-look pass to Dino. Joshua, flip shot off the mark. Albuena with a rebound. Gonzalez trying to push the pace. Swings it to Andrade. Hindi alam makatira. Sahonia, three-pointer. Short, but he gets the offensive rebound. Andrada will try again. Different result this time. Oh, good defense there by Gonzalez, reading out that pass. Nigel swings it to Yukin. They swing it over to Sahonia for the three-pointer at the corner. Beautiful ball movement there from San Beda, leading to a Brian Sahonia three-pointer. And that's one thing that Coach Yuri Escueta does really well in teaching his boys. The extra pass. Libre na doon si Andrada, but opting to go to Brian, who's much open dun sa corner. Madrono goes down low. Tita, fall-away jumper off the mark. And Albuena with his long arms getting that rebound. This is also going to be a bounce-back game for the San Beda Red Lions. Last time we saw them dito sa Asiabasket was that heartbreaking loss to the De La Salle University Green Archers in the final 46 seconds of the game. Kita naman PCU, last time we saw them, they were up against the EAC Generals, where it was a Nobi Lucero show. There's a good floater there by Nigel Gonzalez. And San Beda slowly but surely creeping back into this game. 2 puntos na lang ang kanilang hinahabol. 15-13 after this Nigel Gonzalez floater over to Toscani Tita. And we have a timeout on the floor for Coach Johnny Belandres of PCU. 3 minutes and 6 seconds natitira sa ating first period. Back here inside the University of the East Manila Gymnasium in Recto, Manila, as the trap by Beda nearly worked there. As kita nyo, they force a turnover, they can tie or even take the lead with a 3 as Gonzalez, beautiful Euro step there in transition to tie the game. That's what Beda is, how deep their lineup is. Depleted man ngayon, pero anyone can step in and fill the role of the scorer, as Mescariola with the jumper. Mescariola na nahimik after starting off this game earlier from a 3. Oh, sahon niya. Yung no-look pass nga lang niya na naagaw. Tumatakbo na itong PCU. I think the trend here is no-look passes become turnovers. Kasi magkabilang koponan, tinry yung no-look pass and then it turns out nagiging turnover pa sa kanila. 2 minutes and 12 natitira dito sa ating first period as we take a look at this instant replay brought to you by Hoop Junkie. That beautiful Euro step there by Nigel Gonzalez. Let's see how Beda will do here in their offensive set. Spuno is now back on the floor. Gonzalez at the post. Swings it to Jumel. Songkuya. To Sahonya, kick out pass. Natapik, sabi ng ating referee, and it stays on this side. 4 seconds to shoot na nga lang para dito sa Beda Red Lions. Where will they go in this 4 seconds? Songkuya, is he aware? The floater puts it up and in, plus a foul, beating the shot clock. Great awareness there. Galing dito kay Maynard Songkuya. He knew the time. Atake agad. Nakapingwit pa ng foul dito. And with this free throw, if he makes it, first lead of the game to for Beda. Di nga lang nakuha. Puno slips trying to get the rebound. Tie game tayo at 17-all. Opone, a fake. Di makatakas sa mahabang galamay nito ni Jamel Puno. But ball stays here on the side of the Dolphins with 6 seconds on their shot clock. Nino to inbound. Pedro pops out. Pull-up jumper. No good in Tan with the offensive rebound. Tan underneath. Swings it to Mescariola. Tries another 3. Same spot where he hit the first one. Pangalawa na niya yan dito. He now has 8 points to his tally as Gonzalez. Slow step dun pero nahuli pa sa likod. And on the other end, a wild layup there for Tan. Puno slips dito. What could have been an easy layup or throwdown turns into a turnover para sa Red Lions. Culdora comes in. Papalitan niya muna itong si Halbuena. Our referees just trying to check out kung okay na ba yung floor doon kung saan nadulas. Itong si Jamel Puno, of course. The health and safety of our players is the priority. 56.23 seconds remaining in this first period. Very, very competitive first period here. Especially kay Rames Carriola, who has already put up 8 points in this quarter. Escariola, they swing it over. One dribble, pull up, mintis nga lang yan. Tumatakbo ulit itong Red Lions. Sahonya, easy layup on the other end. Here comes the Red Lions. trailing only by 1. Opone. Let's see how they defend this pick and roll. Mesqueriola. Oh, somehow finds a teammate there through two Beda Red Lion defenses. Sahonya gets the long rebound after that Opone miss. And the Red Lions will hold for the final shot of this quarter. They have 5 seconds to work with. Sahonya attacks, natapikan. And that's how we will end this first quarter of action. It is going to be the PCU-Dasmarinas Dolphins ang aabante ng 1 puntos. 20-19 being led by Ram Mesqueriola's 8 points and 2 rebounds. Already 3 points away from its tournament averages. Itong si Mesqueriola. Let's see what will happen dito sa ating mga susunod na quarters. Tayo po ay magbabalik dito sa 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour.
Second quarter. Nigel Gonzalez.
And right here, it's a 3-man substitution for San Beda. Estacio and Lina papasok, pero si Kalimag mag-aantay muna dahil ang papalitan ata niya etong si Sahonya, who's at the free throw line. Habang nasa free throw line etong si Sahonya, may nagpapa-birthday greeting. Happy 33rd birthday kay Mario Clemente Jr. galing kay Gerald Deliosa. Direct Gerald, there's your shoutout. Happy watching po. And happy birthday sa inyong brother kay Sir Mario Clemente Jr. As Etong San Beda, lamang ng 4 na puntos dito. 24-20 to start off this second quarter. Really a good start for them. One-on-one matchup. Reyes, beautiful follow-away step through there. Basic big man moves and footwork there. Carmelo Anthony would be proud with that move. Sahonya, high arcing shot over to Scanitita. (26-22), San Beda slowly but surely finding the rhythm. Madrono gets the basket after a broken play. You'll take it if you're PCU. 2 points is 2 points. Lina, babawi dito. And Bismarck, oh! Mintis nga lang yung shortstop hook niya. Opone. Oh, good crossover against Estacio. And the pocket pass papunta kay Tita. Nasa lunga niya, pero there's a foul as RC Kalimag will come back into the game. Uupo muna etong si Brian Sahonya. 7 minutes and 36 na titira dito sa ating first half. Jumper by Andoy is a miss. Wala pa rin for PCU. As one thing for PCU talaga is their lone big man underneath to crash the boards. Itong si Toscani Tita. Again, not playing today. Itong si Kingsley Anaba for them. You can see San Beda really wants to attack itong si Tita to remove him from the equation as Puno. Three-pointer. Off to the right. Oh, Andoy on the other end. Had to adjust but Penny Estacio nag-adjust din para mahuli yung tira na yun. Reyes from way downtown. Off the mark. Puno. Dribbling the ball down there, trying to protect a 2-point lead here. Estacio. Lina seals in the middle pero he had to adjust. Bismarck. Bumps. Against 3. Niluwa nga lang ng ring. And there's a foul underneath. Pushing foul will be whistled here on RC Kalimag. As Joshua Dino comes back into the game. Andoy will sit. Dino did a good job in the first period, settling the offense for the Dolphins. Joshua. Di makawala. Napakahigpit ng depensa dito ni Kuldura. Tita. Follow-away jumper is good over Bismarck Lina. Tie game tayo at 26. Puno still a little bit quiet here sa ating laro. Di makaporma ito si Jomel. RC gives it down to Lina. Bismarck isolated. Hook shot. Puts it up and in. Plus a foul. And a sigh of relief there from Bismarck Lina dahil finally yung go-to left shoulder turn to the hook shot that he's been doing since his Tiger Cup days. Nalaglag na rin sa loob ng basket. Kanina pa kasi niluluwa yun for him. Let's take a look at this once again. Beautiful shoulder bump. And then yun nga lang. Napituhan si Lina dun ng lane violation, entering the free throw lane before ball hit the rim as the free throw shooter. There's a 2-point lead here for San Beda. Joshua. No look pass to the corner. And a 3-pointer is good para ito kay Geronimo. Mick Geronimo with his first 3 points of the game. Balik ang kalamangan dito for PCU. It's a seesaw affair here in the first half. Penny attacks. Pinoy step move. And Estacio will troop to the line to shoot 2. Look at this beautiful one-on-one move by Penny Estacio. The small pullback and then the step through got Geronimo off his line, and tinatawag nga ngayon yung defensive line that you have to hold in order for you to be on legal guarding position. Laging in-explain yan sa mga pro leagues like the NBA and the PBA, the legal guarding position line, that you have to guard someone on a straight line. If bumangga ka at wala ka dun sa linya na yun, the referees will call it a foul. Pero if the offensive player creates that space, there will be, or creates that contact habang ikaw ay as a defender, nandun ka lang sa defensive line na yun, they will not call that for the most part. Dino. Fadeaway jumper, wala. Puno with a rebound. Again, Puno really quiet here sa ating laro. But he has been playing defense and rebounding. Scoring lang ang kulang dito for Jumel Puno. Coldura spins. Step through. He'll troop to the line for 2. That got Jonty Miller and Yukin Andrada up their seats dahil sa ganda ng galaw dun ni Coldura. Miles Coldura is at the free throw line to shoot 2, and San Beda with a depleted lineup really scratching and clawing for every point they can get. And eto na mga ka-Asia Basket, this is going to be the situation natin dahil nga ito ang third to the last game natin sa elimination round. San Beda and itong PCU Dolphins dito sa bracket A. San Beda is at the third spot of bracket A at 2-2. And itong PCU Dolphins is underneath 0-4. If San Beda wins and mamaya manalo ang De La Salle Green Archers kontra sa St. Clair College Saints and manalo din ang Adamson ang Ateneo Blue Eagles kontra sa UE Red Warriors, ang papasok sa ating Group A will be La Salle, Ateneo, San Beda, and the EAC Generals. Pero kung manalo naman etong PCU Dolphins ngayon at manalo ang La Salle and Ateneo, mamaya ang papasok sa loob ng Group A ay ang La Salle, Ateneo, San Beda, and EAC ulit. That is the situation. So if PCU, pwede nilang guluhin lang ang buong bracket dito. But if you're La Salle, San Beda, Ateneo, and EAC, you're in a good spot already to make the playoffs natin for bracket A. Sa bracket B, medyo may magandang kwento pa dyan. But we'll have to discuss that kapag may bracket B teams na tayo. Kasi ito, bracket A tayo. Lina misfires from underneath after the offensive rebound. So regardless whether or not manalo o matalo itong San Beda or PCU, lock na po ang apat na papasok for bracket A. Ito na, tumatakbo ulit. Estacio, in and out, spins, gives it to Lina, and beautiful one-handed flip shot there from the free throw line. And a quick timeout para dito sa PCU. They're down by 5 points, 34-29, 3 minutes and 16 seconds natitira dito sa ating first half. 3 minutes and 9 seconds natitira dito sa ating first half. PCU starting to struggle from the field after a hot first quarter. But Mesqueriola, their hot hand, is now back on the floor. They'll try for 3 again. Good line pero hindi nga lang pumasok. Oh, a steal here for the Dolphins. A rare 4-on-1 break. Mesqueriola drops it off Dino. Nawala nga lang yung bola. And Coach Yuri is asking for a coach's challenge. The players are going to say they should challenge it. And Coach Yuri says, yes, we are going to challenge this. So our referees are going to go to the IRS to check if sino ba ang last touch doon. Coach Yuri called it na wala naman daw tumamang kamay doon. Nabitawan lang ni Dino yung bola. How about the defense there? From Brian Sahonia, last line on defense. 1-on-4 ang nangyari. Hindi pa nakapagkuha ng puntos etong PCU. As our referees are looking at it extensively sa ating IRS. And the coach's challenge is unsuccessful para dito sa San Beda. Oh, right there, tumama. Doon sa ilalim ng braso nito ni Sahonia. Nabitawan ni Dino, but it did hit Sahonia's hand. Oh, finally a 3-pointer para dito sa PCU. Joshua Dino knocks it down. Balik sa dalawang kanilang hinahabol. Andrada trying to post up etong si Madrono, and that's gonna be a holding foul whistle here on Madrono. Both players dito ng San Beda both key players talking about Jumel Puno and Yukin Andrada are very silent in terms of the scoring department. As I say that Andrada is at the free throw line. First free throw ni Andrada knocks down the first one. Of course, this is just game number 1 of this Saturday quadruple header natin. Mamaya, maganda ang laban. It'll be, bar none, the best player of all in this tournament, Motor Mike Phillips, who's averaging 23 and 18. And the De La Salle University Green Archers going up against the record setter, yung nag-debut last week, si Moses Mandiria, and the rest of the St. Clair College Saints. Napakagandang laro mawi-witness natin dito sa 4 na games. Hatid sa inyo ng Asiabasket. Kasi itong San Beda really trying to move away from PCU, pero PCU still fighting for every inch here. Mesqueriola. Oh, good block, pero there's a foul. Referee says it's gonna be on Zane Halbuena. Mesqueriola makes his 9th point of the game already. 9 points in this first half. 8 dun nanggaling sa first quarter. He really started this game guns blazing for the Dolphins. That's why lamang sila kanina nung first quarter, but then nanahimik siya dito sa second. That's why they are currently down by 2 right now. 36-34. Andrada. Pinagpag lang ang depensa. Niluwapan ng ring. That was halfway down. Reyes, give and go to Madrono. Beautiful fast break. Galing dito sa PCU. And that forces Coach Yuri to call for time. Tie game tayo at 36. What a run here for the Dolphins. 1 minute and 45 na lang natitira. Tingnan natin itong give and go sa fast break. Madrono to Reyes. Back to Madrono for the layup. 36 all is our score. 1 minute and 45 seconds na titira dito sa ating first half. Seesaw affair, and the score is 36 all in favor of the Dolphins. Their defense is holding up against one of the best college teams in all of Philippine basketball. Of course, Beda. It's a struggle din dito to stop PCU's hot shooting. And look at that. Hindi makapasok na offensive rebound itong Kuya. Good box out by Reyes. And these are the minutes that you're gonna have to be concerned about if you're PCU. Yung nakaupo si Toscani Tita. Dahil nga, Kingsley Anaba is not available for them. He is right now on the floor, pero he is right now on the bench, but in street clothes as, oh, beautiful block from behind by Halbuena. Red Lions on the run. Andrada. Swing it to the cutting Halbuena. Again, better transition defense from the Dolphins. Halbuena attacks, adjusts in midair, but that's blocked. Madrono to Mescariola. Pull up three-pointer. Would have been big, but look at Madrono with the offensive rebound and put back. Lead is back on PCU's side. In less than a minute, PCU retakes the lead. San Beda really struggling here from the field, and Coach Johnny will challenge this. So both head coaches have already used up their challenge dito sa first half. Coach Johnny Belandres says tumama daw sa tuhod ni Kuya yon bago lumabas. So our referees are going to check if that is the case. Referees extensively looking at the IRS natin dito to see ano ba yung verdict nila if this is going to be a successful challenge or not. Earlier for Coach Yuri, unsuccessful challenge yun. Siyempre mga ka-Asiabasket, kung kayo'y malapit lang dito sa Recto, Manila at gustong manood ng ating mga laro, may 3 laro pa tayo mamaya. Kaya naman, dayo na kayo, pumunta na dito sa University of the East. Free admission po tayo mga ka-Asiabasket. As challenge is successful for Coach Johnny and PCU, who has a 2-point lead here. Oh, good defense by Gonzalez. They're really pressuring etong PCU. Can they force a turnover? Mescariola trying to dance with Halbuena. Ram. Oh, good fake right there. And Mescariola puts it up and in. What a move by Ram Mescariola. As Gonzalez does not hit the shot. What a first half here for the PCU Dolphins. They were leading the game kanina at the end of the first quarter, 20-19. Dinagdagan nila ng 3 puntos pa yung kanilang kalamangan, 40-36 after the first 20 minutes of action. Who will take this ball game right now? Malalaman po natin yan sa pabalik natin dito sa 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour. Back here sa 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour. As we can see, etong halftime stats natin sa laban ng San Beda Red Lions and the PCU-Dasmarinas Dolphins. Look at the field goal percentage lamang itong San Beda, 44% compared to 43 naman on the side of PCU. But dito nakalamang ang PCU, 30% from the 3-point line compared to just 20 for San Beda. 2 for 10 lang ang San Beda in the first half from 3. Sa free throws naman lamang din etong PCU sa percentage-wise. But San Beda has more free throw attempts at 14, but they're only shooting 57% out of that 14. Dito naman, sa panig ng PCU, they're shooting 4 out of 5, good for 80%. Turnovers natin halos dikit lang, 13 to 11. Assist department, ganun din. Not a lot of passing and swinging the ball. More of isolation plays ang nangyayari dito sa parehong koponan, especially at the post for San Beda. They're isolating etong sila Andrada, Halbuena, and si Bismarck Lina doon sa ilalim. But dito naman for PCU, they are really isolating ito si Ram Mesqueriola on that top side para magkaroon siya ng space to either attack or even shoot the 3, which led to Mesqueriola having 10 points in this first half alone. A lot of adjustments for both squads as syempre mga ka-Asiabasket, as this is the third to the last game day natin ng elimination round. Ito po ang ating updated team standings as of April 13 bago tayo nag-break nun. Dito tayo mag-focus sa Group A kung saan parehong koponan ng San Beda and etong PCU naglalaban. San Beda is currently at the 3rd spot, PCU nasa ilalim. Now, San Beda, as I said kanina, they have to win this game. And LaSalle also and Ateneo have to win their next few games para ma-seal ng San Beda. The only 2 teams dito sa Group A na sealed sa 4 na aakyat sa quarterfinals for Group A is LaSalle and Ateneo. But anything can happen. So itong San Beda and UE who seated at the 3rd and 4th spot, pwede pang mapalitan yan ng EAC and St. Clare who are trailing them. Anything can happen. And syempre itong top spot ng Ateneo and LaSalle, hindi pa sure yan. What if they drop the next few games? So anything can happen, lalong-lalo na come playoff time. Especially magka-crossover tayo. But dito naman tayo sa panig ng Group B. St. Benilde comfortably seated at the top spot. Undefeated, unscathed at 4-0. Ito namang sumusunod sa kanila ang NU Bulldogs at 4-1. Sumunod naman ang Perpetual, Mapua, FEU, and Adamson and the LPU Pirates kung saan may pag-asa pa yung mga teams na yan magpalitan ng pwesto. Not a sure thing pa to entering the playoffs. That's why mga ka-Asiabasket, tumutok lang kayo sa mga laro namin para suportahan ang inyong mga kupunan. Ito po, speaking of our games, ito yung ating first game na pinapanood ngayon ng San Beda kontra PCU. Susunod naman, it's the battle between the De La Salle University Green Archers and the St. Clair College Saints. For our third game is the Adamson Soaring Falcons kontra the Mapua Cardinals. And for the main event is the home team, the UE Red Warriors against the Ateneo Blue Eagles. As the buzzer has sounded to start off this second half action, this fueled up matchup between the San Beda Red Lions and the PCU-Dasmarinas Dolphins is brought to you by Gatorade, our official hydration partner dito sa 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour. Start of this third period, bola ng mga Dolphins. Reyes, step through, fall away, off the mark, and good box out there by Puno. Let's see how San Beda starts off. Actually, not start off. They've always started off quarters really good. Dun sila sa dulo, lalo na second quarter. Medyo nag-break down. As a good defense there by Pedro on the double team on Andrada. Pero Puno playing safety there, getting the steal. Jomel, free lane to the basket. Easy layup for Puno. Jomel Puno, he needs to turn up big time dito sa second half if San Beda wants to win this game and seal a spot dun sa 4 na aakyat sa Group A. Pedro against Puno. Try to go down low, but Gonzalez plays defense very well there on the passing lane. Nigel, step through. Finger roll is good. Just like that, 4-0 start for San Beda. Gonzalez and Puno with back-to-back layups. Dino, floater, short, but he gets the rebound back. Flip shot, wala yan. Thought there was contact. Gonzalez pushing the pace. Pinoy step, the swing to Puno, extra pass. Kalimag, three-pointer. Off the mark nga lang, but Andrada with a rebound. They reset to Gonzalez from deep, wala pa rin. Kalimag gets fouled from behind. Great tap by Lina to get it to a teammate. As you can see right here what happened. Gonzalez misses, but Lina taps it over to Kalimag. Great awareness galing dito kay Bismarck Lina to know that RC Kalimag was right there underneath with him. RC misses the first free throw. A knockdown shooter etong si RC Kalimag for the Red Lions. But so far, struggling to hit threes today. 1 out of 2 pa siya sa free throw line. A 5-0 start for the Red Lions in this third period. Mescariola, who had 10 first half points, fires a three-pointer, wala yan. Kalimag to Nigel. Gonzalez swings it. Andrada, walk and three-pointer, knocks it down! 8-0 start for San Beda. And this is where the Lions showed their fangs. This is where they roar through defense and pushing the pace. Dino, no look pass to Tita, and that's going to be just an easy 2 points underneath. Great find by Joshua Dino. Nigel gets the switch. Andrada pick and pop. Knocks it down again. Back to back now for Yukin Andrada. Nagsisimula ng mag-init. Ito si Andrada. Mescariola. Underneath, mag-isa lang siya and knocks down the jumper. There's going to be a whistle away from the basketball on the baseline. Pushing foul on Mescariola dahil nakita niyang si Andrada going from one corner to the other. Trying to prevent that corner slip ni Andrada. Lina. DHO to Gonzalez. Kalimag. Jumper. Still out of sync for RC. Andrada's wide open. 3 straight triples for Yukin Andrada. What a third quarter storm here for San Beda. Joshua gives it to Mescariola. Back to Dino. Tita Seals underneath. Wala nga lang. Kalimag with a rebound. RC pushing the pace. RC layup puts it up and in. Professional scorer. If you can't make it from the outside, do what RC Kalimag did. Attack from the inside. Take a look at this. Ginamitan ng eye fake. Akala bibigay kay Andrada pero inatake na lang niya. Tuloy-tuloy ang arangkada dito sa basket. And he extends this San Beda lead to 8 points, 52-44. We're at the midway point of this third quarter. San Beda with a quick storm dito. 16-point storm ang kanilang ginawa. 16-4 actually ang ating quarter scoring. Pero Dino silences the run netong San Beda with a 3-pointer. Very solid guard ito si Joshua Dino. Estacio swings it to Kalimag. RC attacks. Had to adjust. Andoy on the other end. Pero ang bilis ni Puno makababa. Joshua. Layup. Wala yun. And Lina with a box out on Tita. Penny. Oh, beautiful behind the back. Naulok pass to Bismarck. Lina adjusts over to Scani Tita. The footwork galing dito kay Bismarck Lina. Tita stops. Fades. Airball. Kalimag. Trying to attack itong si Miskeriola but good defense by Rab. Penny. Gives it to Yukin. RC. Pull-up jumper. Ayaw pa rin talaga ng jump shot ni Kalimag. He resets. And finally, that has to feel good for RC Kalimag. Shooters shoot. Right now, let's give it over to Flo Del Agua for her update. Flo, what do you have for us?
Head coach Johnny Belandres of PCU-Dasma disclosed with me that when their FSA Tita Toscani arrived in their program years back, he had zero basketball skills nor knowledge. As the head coach and sports director, Coach Johnny took the initiative to hone Tita as the excellent player we're now seeing here in the Asiabasket. Dagdag pa ni Coach, he is lucky to have such motivated and well-behaved FSAs na never daw nagbigay sa kanya ng sakit sa ulo, and he credits them as well for the impact they've been giving to the rest of these players, although right now he is still trying to pick himself up here in the third quarter, but hopefully he can do that for the rest of the match. Your thoughts, Renz?
Thank you so much, Flo. That is interesting na walang basketball background itong si Toscani Tita when they got him a few years ago as Andrada puts it up and in over Toscani Tita. But medyo ano yun mga ka-Asiabasket. It's an interesting thing to point out na sinabi ni Flo na yun nga, zero basketball background from Toscani Tita as we take a look at this muna in jumper ni Miss Carriola. But why is it interesting? There have been a lot of great foreign student athletes to have played in a lot of leagues. Solmain Chabio, who played for Colegio de San Lorenzo before transferring to UST. You know, Ben Mbala comes to mind. Diba? Si Ike, nung naglalaro siya sa Ateneo, Ange Kwame. But very rare do you get foreign student athletes from another country who don't know how to play basketball. Most of them already may background na ng basketball, pero first sport nila as beautiful spin move and the basket para kay Miles Coldora. But yung patience nito ni Coach Johnny Belandres to develop etong si Toscani Tita. Speaking of patience, Miles Coldora with the spin and the hoop and the harm. Don't look now. This is now the biggest lead of the game for the Red Lions. 61-49, a 12-point lead. Kanina down pa sila ng 4 nung nagsimula yung quarter. As Coldora makes it a 13-point lead now for them. The Dolphins crashed out dito to start the third, and they're really struggling to put some points up on the basket. That's going to be a pushing foul. Whistled here on Maynard Songkuya. Baseline inbound for the Dolphins. Two minutes and 47. Miss Carriola, quick trigger three-pointer. Off the mark. But Geronimo with the offensive rebound. Tan trying to attack Coldora. They swing it over. Geronimo, three-pointer. Short nga lang, and Coldora is everywhere for the Red Lions right now. Songkuya is fouled on the layup. 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining sa ating third period. As Kuya knocks down the free throw, extending the San Beda lead 63-49. What a start here sa third quarter, and tingnan nyo, in shambles na itong PCU-Dasmarinas. Turnovers, point blank range shots missing. And this is the true test of a champion. Itong San Beda, depleted lineup. A bad start in the first half. They came back big time dito sa third period natin, and they're raining threes na. Shot only 20% from 3, but in this quarter alone, pang-limang tres na nila yan. 2 for 10 sila in the first half, but in this quarter, 5 made threes na kanilang ginagawa as may agaw pa dito. Etong si Maynard. Estacio to Halbuena. Thought about the 3, decides to attack. Tumama nga lang sa ilalim ng basket yung tira niya. Toscani Tita troops back in for the Dolphins. Again, those 0 minutes for PCU. Kung saan nakaupo itong si Toscani Tita makes them miss the services of Kingsley Anaba. Dino hesitated to pull the trigger there. He was open. As Tita is triple teamed underneath. And that's going to be a travel violation here. The quickness on the defensive end to triple team itong si Toscani Tita from San Beda. They're really keying in on defense. Estacio gives it to Sahonia. Brian. Oh, didn't see the roller. Halbuena swings it a wide open Penny Estacio. 6 made threes now in this quarter alone for the Red Lions. The biggest lead of the ball game at 20, 69-49. Less than a minute remaining in this quarter. It has been all San Beda. Allowing only 9 points dito. Dahil nag-start tayo, ang quarter score natin 40-36. Grabe tong quarter na to for San Beda. Third quarter storm. Not just shooting wise but defensively, only holding itong PCU to just 9 points. Good tap right there. Dino drops it off. There you go. 11 points now in the quarter para sa PCU. Pahirapan ng puntos ang nangyayari sa kanila. Estacio. Stop and go move. Made everybody from PCU freeze there. Shot clock is off for the final possession ng ating laban sa ating third period. There's a foul, a holding foul whistled here. Take a look at this stop and go move from Estacio. The change of pace froze everybody. May foul to give pa yung San Beda. That's why they did foul. And that time as Reyes. In the sky play. Hindi nga lang pumasok. Sayang yung opportunity na yun for the Dolphins. Sahonia. Swings it to the corner. Gonzalez. Short nga lang ang three-pointer niya. But nonetheless, a perfect third quarter right there para dito sa Red Lions. Who were down by 4. Plus 24 ang kanilang third quarter score dahil lamang sila ng 20 puntos after 10 minutes of action dito. 71-51 is our end of third quarter score. Kapit lang tayo kasi may isa pa tayong quarter mga ka-Asiabasket. We will be right back.
Fourth
Fuel
quarter.
matchup between the San Beda Red Lions and the PCU-Dasmarinas Dolphins is brought to us by Gatorade, our official hydration partner dito sa 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour. And to start off this fourth quarter, San Beda is up by a huge margin, 20 points. Kapingwit pa ng foul, eto si Miles Culdora.
Foul on number 2, Joshua Dino, his first one on the Dolphins.
Of course, like I said kanina, San Beda needs to win these next couple of games
Two free
nila
throws, Miles Culdora.
because hindi pa sigurado ang kanilang spot sa ating playoffs. The only sure thing is La Salle and Ateneo for bracket A, pero hindi pa sure na sila ang number 1 and number 2. So those are the things that we have to look out for, we have to watch out. Dito dahil nga this is the third to the last elimination round game day natin. But another steal here for San Beda. Bullet pass kay Halbuena. Masyadong alam malakas. It ends up in a turnover. Mescariola on the other end. Touchdown, Dolphins!
Ram Mescariola from Joshua Dino.
Ram Mescariola. Yung second quarter kung saan nanahimik siya in scoring. Dun nakahabol itong San Beda. And in the third quarter where he wasn't scoring, dun din umarangkada itong San Beda. Mescariola really started the game on fire. 8 straight points ang kanyang skinor kanina, but then after that, became silent. Tita, quick move, spins baseline. Too strong nga lang, and that's gonna be a pushing foul whistled here on Brian Sahonia.
Pushing foul, number 9, Brian Sahonia, his first one on the Red Lions. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
8 minutes and 46 seconds natitira dito sa ating laro. And San Beda looking to run away with this game, with this second half masterclass. Reyes, block right there by Songkuya. Help side
3
defense
seconds
there.
on the shot clock. 3 seconds to
Take
shoot.
a look at this once again. Reyes went straight to Songkuya on the help side. Dino tries to beat the shot clock. Wala yan. Brian, dadaan sa screen ni Maynard. Sahonia, fly-by move. In and out and back in again. That's right
Brian
now, let's turn it over to
Sahonia.
Flo Del Agua for her report. Flo, what do you have for us?
As they are badly trailing here in the final period, head coach Johnny Belandres of PCU-Dasma reminded his players in their huddle that this lead happened dahil ayaw natin in-contest ang mga tira nila. He simply emphasized that defense is their main weakness here in the second half, and it
Naging
depends
foul,
on no
number
other
27,
factor
Maynard Santuya.
other than the players'
Your second,
eagerness to
two
compete
on the
with
Red
their
Lions.
opponents. Before releasing them to the
Two
court,
free throws
he simply
for
shouted to
Toscani
the
Tita.
Dolphins na ayoko matatapos ang game na ito na lolobo lalo ang lamang. Your comments, Renz?
Well, if you're Coach Johnny Belandres, we saw everyone saw yung standings natin kanina. They have a slim margin of error to get into the 4 teams na papasok sa bracket A, di ba? But he wants to make sure na lalaban etong mga bata niya, his young squad. He wants to make sure that okay, matalo man tayo pero ayokong lumobo ang kalamangan. Bababain natin pagtapos ng laro na to. And they're fighting. Medyo nagising itong PCU. It's just that San Beda's really shooting the lights out. Just like that, and some ill-advised shots. You can see the PCU medyo, you can see the youth and inexperience from them. Just like that, that was a 4-on-3 fast break. And instead of hitting the big man, itong si Toscani Tita underneath, Ram Mescariola decides to pull up for 3. Now, they do need those points, but you can get a higher percentage shot in those type of situations. Just like that, Sahonia's wide open from the outside. Now, that's a high percentage shot for Brian Sahonia dahil sobrang open niya off the pin down. PCU just trying to inch closer here, get it down to a smaller margin as... Oh! What a move there by Madrono! And on the second serving, he gets the tap. Aljon. Ang ganda ng footwork, pero yung putback niya is better. Gonzalez natapikan. Swings it over to Halbuena. Zane gives it back to Nigel. Gonzalez fires. Grabe. Everything that Beda throws up from the outside is now going in after just a 20% first half shooting from 3. Astita, beautiful fall away jumper there. They're still fighting, talking about the Dolphins. Sahonia. They still have 11 seconds on the shot clock. They get the roller there. I thought that was going to be a dunk for Maynard Sahonia. Maynard Songkuya, but nonetheless 2 points. It's 2 points. Great pick and roll, executed to perfection. PCU naman trying to have a pick and roll action of their own. As bintis yung tira ni Miskeriola, ball will remain dito sa side ng PCU as a two-man substitution. Opone and Andoy come back in. Lina also comes back in for San Beda. 5 minutes and 52 seconds remaining dito sa ating fourth and final period. Both coaches trying to mix and match their lineups. How about these Red Lions? How deep their lineup is kahit medyo depleted dahil nga may kasabay pang tournament silang nilaroan. These players ni Coach Yuri ngayong araw stepped up big time, especially in this third quarter. Whatever was said in their halftime huddle, nagising itong Red Lions. Andoy brings down the ball, gives it to Opone. And there's a foul. And dahil hindi shot attempt yun, that's just gonna be a sideline inbound. Kalimag and Estacio comes back in. 5 minutes and 14 remaining in this fourth and final quarter. San Beda already running away with this game. PCU still trying to fight. They're getting good looks. Hindi lang talaga pumapasok ang kanilang mga tiras. Lina on the other end. Beautiful pass by Penny Estacio. Opone goes down low. Tan, fall away shot. Kinayaan na lang ni Estacio yun on the mismatch. RC receives the ball. Sees a free lane to the basket. Spins, fires. Puntos yan for RC Kalimag. They're just basically running up the score right now, talking about the Red Lions. Madrono far away from his comfort zone. Gives it to Tan at the post. Tan kontra Coldora. And look at that move. Galing dito kay GM Tan. Bodied up etong si Coldora. Penny swings it. Miles, reverse layup is good. What a move by Miles Coldora. Tan at the post, babawian si Coldora. This time, couldn't hit it. Estacio to RC. 5-on-4 for the Red Lions. Kalimag couldn't get the basket. Ito, PCU on a 2-on-1. And Madrono with the easy layup. And substitution right here. Dingal comes in for the Dolphins. Kalimag. 3 minutes and 19 remaining. Mga ka-Asiabasket. This is just the first game of our Saturday quadruple header. Oh, good defense right there kay Andoy. As I would just like to take this time to thank ang mga sponsors na itong tournament natin. Dahil nga papatapos ng eliminations round, this wouldn't have been possible kung wala po kayo. Maraming salamat po sa mga sponsors ng ating 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour, as Miles Culdora with an easy layup on the other end. Andoy puts it up and in, plus a foul. Biglang bawi from PCU. As habang mag-free throw etong si Andoy, I would just like to give a special shoutout sa aking mga sumusuporta ngayong araw. Kay Ate Jane, kay Bern, kay Chan, kay Chanel, kay Ate Chin, kay Ate Jean, kay Freda, kay JC, kay Ate Janet, Jedy, Julie, Ate Justin, Macy, Ate Majoy, kay Pac, kay Prince, kay Ate Aya, kay Mona, kay Rina, kay Ate V, kay Ate Georgie, kay Zane, kay Jessie, and kay Mary. Happy watching po, guys. Love you guys so much. Kaya mga ate, mga kasama ko dyan, thank you sa inyong suporta. As Lina puts it up and in. They're just trying to put the finishing touches, talking about the Red Lions here. This is gonna be a victory for them, and they're going to have to wait. Talking about etong San Beda Red Lions, they're going to have to wait sa resulta ng laban ng LaSalle and St. Clair and ng Adamson and UE. Kung sila ba ay makakapasok sa ating top 4 for bracket A to the quarterfinals. That is the situation for the Red Lions. But they had to win this game today. And I think that's a huge check na para dito sa Red Lions. With this 92-66 ang ating score with 2 minutes and 19 pa. Andoy is at the free throw line. Also, special shoutout din sa aking mga kaibigan na nanonood din ngayon. Sila Direk Gerald, Direk Jean, Direk Novi, Direk Kylie, and Direk Kat. Happy watching po sa inyo. Thank you po sa suporta kay Reds. And yes, sa mga tatanong, yes, nag-change name po ako from Enzo to Reds. Lina at the post, swings it to Sahonia, back to Bismarck. They isolate him on the low block. Lina puts it up and in. Familiar move. Again, watching Bismarck Lina nung Tiger Cup days pa lang niya. Ganyan ang kanyang galawan noon pa. That's where he dominated the UAAP Juniors Division. What made him a highly touted prospect coming out of high school. Lina, face-up jumper, short. Minadali niya yung tira dun. Kaya siya natawa pagkatapos. As there's gonna be a foul here on the swipe ni Sahonia. Geronimo comes in. Uupo ito si Andoy. Take a look at this again. Ang ating instant replay brought to you by Hoop Junkie. There's the foul on the swipe kay Brian Sahonia. So 2 free throws dahil penalty na itong San Beda. 2 free throws mapupunta dito sa panig ng PCU. As our referees are asking, ano daw yung stain doon sa gilid ng shorts ni RC. They thought it was blood. Yes. And then sabi ni RC, hindi po yan dugo. It's just dirt. Dahil nga nakita nyo si RC. Opponent knocks down the free throw. 1 out of 2 siya doon. Sahonia. A minute and 20 natitira dito. 80 seconds na lang ang natitira sa ating laro. San Beda with a victory right here. Again, they had to win this to get a good chance to make it dun sa 4 na makakapag-qualify sa ating bracket A to the quarterfinals. Geronimo, stop and pop jumper. Knocks it down. Still fighting itong PCU. But San Beda with a masterful performance in this second half. Especially that third quarter. Dun talaga sila nanalasa as a foul there. It's gonna be Whistled on Tan, trying to prevent Lina from spinning baseline. And Coach Yuri, nakikita ko dito sa aking gilid na tinitingnan din ang situation nila in the playoffs. But they did the first part correctly and dominantly, should I say. They did the first part, and that is just win this game. Yun yung importante. Manalo sila ngayon. And now, they have to wait for LaSalle and St. Clare. Anong mangyayari dun sa next game? And they also have to wait. Anong mangyayari sa main event between UE and Ateneo? But they did their job. Win this game. And now they're going to play the waiting game. Yes. But yun na nga. With this win, they have a chance dun sa ating apat na magka-qualify for Bracket A. They might have just sealed their fate sa number 3 spot ng Bracket A. As both squads already exchanging pleasantries and exchanging handshakes dito. What a victory para dito sa San Beda Red Lions. They did their important part, and that is win this ball game. 94-72. That third quarter storm na binuhos nila to start off this second half, led by Yukin Andrada and RC Kalimag. Yun yung nagbigay sa kanila ng panalo ngayong araw, with Jumel Puno not really scoring as much and Ajanti Miller not playing today. They still give their fans a good show dito. 94-72 for PCU. They would drop down further sa ating standings. But again, this moment belongs to the Red Lions, who will wait sa resulta mamaya ng laban ng LaSalle and St. Clare, and also laban ng Ateneo and UE. That is once again our final score, mga ka-Asiabasket, 94-72 in favor of the San Beda Red Lions. And in a while, makakasama na ni Flo Del Agua, ang ating best player of the game.
And our hoop junkie and Sudbury Food Hall best player of the game is here beside me, Brian Sahonia, with 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Brian, congratulations sa iyo at sa iyong team. Sabi nila, ang nickname mo daw ay the flamethrower, but compared to the other games here in the Asiabasket, parang today is your blowout game talaga, no? One of your best games here in the tournament. Simply put, ano bang inalmusal mo kanina at ganito kaganda ang nilaro mo today?
Wala pang kain eh. Yun lang, nag-prepare lang kami kahapon, and pangit nga ng first half namin. So sabi ni Coach Yurs, bumawi kami and mag-stick kami sa defense namin. Yun lang.
Bri, as you know, papalapit na ang playoffs, no? And with this performance of San Beda and the intensity that you guys have, nakikita mo ba na nagtutuloy-tuloy yung panalo nyo, playoffs, semis, and possibly the championship?
Yun nga, sana tuloy-tuloy na yung panalo namin, and good win to para sa amin para makuha ng momentum namin galing sa talo.
Good win indeed, Brian. Kaya ngayon it's your time na batiin naman at pasalamatan ng mga sumusuporta sa iyo at sa San Beda Red Lions.
Nagpapasalamat ako sa San Beda Red Lions sa suporta nila, and thank you sa mga nanonood, sa girlfriend ko, sa pamilya niya, sa pamilya ko, and yun lang. Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Once again, that is Brian Sahonia, our best player of the game today against the PCU-Dasmarinas Dolphins. But don't go just yet, because meron pa kaming second, third, and fourth game in this UE gym. But before that, balik muna sa'yo, Renz.
Thank you so much, Flo. And once again, congratulations to Brian Sahonia and the rest of the San Beda Red Lions, who I just got word, lock na sila sa ating top 3 for Bracket A. Kumbaga, isang spot na lang natitira sa Bracket A para makakwalify sa quarterfinals dahil nga sa panalo ng San Beda over the UE Red Warriors and the EAC Generals. So yan na po, pasok ang San Beda sa ating quarterfinal round. Congratulations to them! But dyan na po magtatapos ang ating first game for this Saturday quadruple header for Flow del Agua. I'm Renz Galarosa, and on behalf of the rest of the hardworking men and women na nagtrabaho dito sa 2025 Asiabasket College Campus Tour, we're saying goodbye and good afternoon.